Hello everyone, welcome back to Smart Skills Hub TV with Mary Adelaide. And in this tutorial, we are going to be talking about how to attract, grow, and monetize a Twitter audience. So essentially, this is a tutorial where you're going to be learning about how to grow your Twitter account, how to grow your Twitter following. So you're probably here because you want to learn how to increase your Twitter followers and you want to learn how to sell on Twitter. You are in the right place. And I say to you, welcome. My name is Mary Adelaide and I'm the lead strategist at Smart Skills Hub TV or Smart Skills Hub. All right. So on Smart Skills Hub TV, we share videos around book publishing, affiliate marketing, Facebook ads, Canva, and basically, you know, online skills that you can actually use to grow your profitability. You can use to grow your income and also use to grow your visibility. All right. So this is one of the videos where we talk about how to grow your visibility as an individual, as a personal brand, or as a business. All right. So whether you are an affiliate marketer or you sell physical products or you sell your own digital products, you are a digital creator, you're going to be finding this video very, very valuable and very useful. All right. So I want to employ that you stay till the end of this video as you're going to be learning a whole lot of things. All right. So if you're new to this video, please do me a huge favor by subscribing to our channel and also turning on the notification bell so that you will get notified when we post similar helpful videos like this to help you grow your income in the online space. All right, now let's delve into this training and let's look at some of the things that we're going to be learning from this tutorial. Right, so what are we going to be talking about in this tutorial? We are going to be looking at why is this important? Why grow a Twitter account? All right, now we're also going to be looking at what to do before starting out on Twitter. Then we're going to be looking at setting up your Twitter account. Then we're going to be looking at creating tweets or writing content. We are also going to be looking at how to get followers. Then we'll look at how to grow your Twitter following and how to monetize your Twitter following. All right. Okay, so this video is going to be a little bit longer than usual, but then it's going to be worth all the time. So you want to stick to the end as the better is always reserved for the latter. Or how do you say that again? Okay, so anyways, let's start by why it is important to grow a Twitter account. Why do you want to create Twitter accounts? Why not Facebook? Why not Instagram? All right, now let us look at some reasons. Twitter has a large audience base, and this is actually true. Although I can't say for sure that they have now started to compete with Facebook's audience, Facebook and Instagram's audience. We still have Facebook as being the largest social media platform out there. All right, but Twitter is also growing in leaps and bounds these days. All right, so but Twitter's large audience is also something to capitalize on, even if it is not as big as Facebook's yet. All right, now, what other reason? Twitter's organic reach is better than other social media platforms, and this is so true. I know this because um I have done Twitter marketing. I have compared Twitter marketing to Facebook, Facebook marketing. Like I know for a surety that it is possible to reach a larger number of people with your message if you're not running ads than you can actually do on Facebook. With Facebook, there are some content you put out that will never get to anybody. It will not even get to 0.1% of the people you're trying to reach. All right. Because I think Facebook is just out to make money these days. Like they limit like the reach on organic, like your organic reach is limited right now. If you're not running ads on Facebook, if you're not paying Facebook to show your message to people, they will kind of limit your reach. All right. So but there are some tricky ways to actually move around this, and it becomes easier if you have a lot of followers on Facebook. All right, it becomes easier when you have followers, not friends. Now you have a lot of followers on Facebook, it becomes easy to reach them. Now I'm talking about your normal Facebook profile, not even a page. Because if you have a Facebook page and you have even up to 1,000 followers, sometimes the engagement you would even get on your post won't even up to, sometimes you may not even get any engagement. All right, you may not even get any engagement. So with Facebook, it's sometimes it can be crazy. But this is not me discrediting Facebook, right? So I'm just trying to make comparisons here. But I've noticed that with Twitter, once you start to get followers, you can actually reach a lot more people with your message, even without running ads. And a lot of people who are making money on Twitter, they don't even run ads. All right, now let me see a quick one that my Twitter account is not exactly big, right? I don't have a lot of following on Twitter. In fact, I'm even ashamed to show you my Twitter account. By the time I show you now, you're going to be like, wow, so why is she teaching us if she has not been able to apply what she's going to be teaching us right now? Well, the thing is that um I've been a Facebook person, right? I'm not exactly a Twitter person. I started with Twitter when I started newly with affiliate marketing, and there was so much buzz around Twitter and affiliate marketing, and I wanted to do it. But then I realized that I love my things my own way. And then I just found myself going back to Facebook again. But then well, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm going to be leaving my Twitter link in the description of this video so that you can maybe follow me on Twitter and let's grow our account together. All right. But then this information is what I know that can help you grow your own Twitter account. So if you want to say, well, she's not using the information, that's your own business. But if you want to take advantage of the information to grow your Twitter account, well, good for you. Now, another reason why you should do Twitter marketing is that Twitter is easy to use, probably because of the crispness of the message you can actually put out on Twitter. All right, so it's not like Facebook that when you want to express your thoughts, you would have to write a long. Well, that's not to say you can't write short text on Facebook as well. Well, the easiness that I'm talking about, the ease of usage that I'm talking about with Twitter does not exactly have um all to do with the shortness of the messages you can put out there, right? Well, Facebook is easy to use and Twitter is also easy to use. Basically, it is not, I'm just trying to say that it is not difficult, all right? It's not as difficult as some not so popular social media platforms out there. So Twitter is something is a platform you can easily get along with, all right? So it is easy to use and it is user friendly and all that. Then what other reason? You can easily get tons of leads and use that to build your email or WhatsApp list. All right. So you let's say you start to get followers, you can, in fact, even if you've not gotten a lot of followers, there are still killer ways you can use to get tons of leads every day. All right. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that. There are ways you can actually use to get leads. Like when I started out with Twitter, I could remember at a certain time I was getting a lot of leads from Twitter, and that was because of one of the strategies that I was using, and I was not even having any followers and just about 100 or even less than 100, but then I was getting a lot of leads, from one of the strategies I'm going to be showing you how to actually apply. All right. etc. So there are a lot of reasons why you want to actually use Twitter. One of the reasons is that, well, it's growing your Twitter account also helps you to gain social proof, right? So if you're somebody who is trying to sell online, you can, maybe just show people that, okay, I have a following on Twitter, I have a repost following on Twitter, and that kind of confers authority on you. So you want to grow your Twitter account for all the reasons in the world. All right. So let's look at other things. Now, what to do before starting out on Twitter? What do you need to do before starting out on Twitter? Remember that your Twitter account is just like your CV, it's just like your office. All right. So you're going to be building a Twitter account around something, around a business, around your business, or around something, right? So there are some things you need to do before starting out on Twitter. So let's look at all that in this video. Sorry, in this part of the training. All right. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to decide on a niche and the kind of product you want to sell. All right, decide on a niche and the kind of product you want to sell. Now, this can be affected by whether or not you already have an existing business or you want to start from the scratch. All right, so if you have an existing business already, it makes it easier for you because you now know that, okay, I want to build my Twitter account around my already existing business. Let's say you're into fashion and designing. So you already know that you want to start your Twitter account around your fashion business, all right, which is also a good niche. All right. But if you have not yet started out, you're just about starting out to, grow in the online space and you're looking to grow your authority, you have to ensure that you choose a niche, all right? You choose a niche that is profitable. So how do you do that? To select a niche, here are top three big markets that you can choose from. All right. So let's say you're just getting into it. Let's say for instance, you want to start to create digital products and you want to grow an audience around a niche, people who are going to be buying from you in the long run. So here are the top three big markets that you can choose from. You can choose from the money or business related niches like crypto, affiliate marketing, forex, selling ebooks online, or selling digital products online. You can also choose from health or beauty like skincare, weight loss or weight gain, staying healthy, etc. Then sex or relationships like marriage, finding a partner, sexual communication, divorce, etc. So you can actually start a Twitter account around any of these markets, all right? So that means that you're going to be creating a product around any of these. All right. So selecting a niche before starting out is very important. So let's say, for instance, you want to go into affiliate marketing. So let this also guide you in choosing an affiliate product. All right, because the messages you're going to be putting out there is going to be determining the kind of people, the kind of followers that you're going to be attracting. So this stage is very, very important. Before you start out on Twitter, ensure that if you don't already have a brand, if you don't already have a business, you want to choose a niche that is profitable, that is likely to bring you money in the long run. All right. Now, what kinds of products can you sell? So, for instance, you're not a business person yet, you don't already have a business. What kind of products can you sell? You can sell physical or digital products. You can sell affiliate products. You can sell your own products. You can import from China, AliExpress, etc. That is the e-commerce and all. Then you can also offer services. All right, so you can sell physical products or digital products. So let's say, for instance, you sell clothes. All right, so you can build a Twitter account around your clothes business, around your clothes brand. All right, so putting out information, putting out content, trying to attract an audience of people who are likely to do business with you. You can also sell affiliate products. All right, so we have a lot of affiliate marketers on Twitter. All right, so if you're in Nigeria and you know that the trending topic right now has been expatriate affiliate marketing, a lot of affiliates on Twitter do affiliate marketing with expatriate, and they are always trying to get people's attention with their tweets, trying to thank expert. And you know how they do it now, right? Probably you're here, you're also in Nigerian and you do affiliate marketing on Expatriate, and you're also on Twitter and you know how those guys like to put out tweets and all. So those are all those things they do are actually strategies to grow their affiliate business. And people are actually making it big with affiliate marketing on Twitter, right? Like the person whom I bought my affiliate marketing course from, the guy, like, he switched from Facebook to Twitter and he was actually doing very well. He was actually doing very well with Twitter and all. All right. Now let's talk about determining your audience. Now, your audience will largely be determined by whom your products or services are going to be serving. All right. But there are different kinds of people you want to have in your audience list. And by audience, it doesn't only mean your followers, it could also be people that you're also following. Essentially, these people who are going to be listening to you, people who are going to be, you know, in your community, like your followers, people whom you're following, the followers of people whom you're following. All right. So your followers comprised of people interested in your topic or niche. Then the followers of your followers who can also become your followers. Then you also have industry or thought leaders in your niche and their followers. So these are all your audiences. And your audience, these people whom you're going to be relating with on a daily basis, are going to be determined by the kind of product or service that you're going to be offering. All right. That you're going to be offering. So we're going to be talking about how to attract that audience much later. But now let's look at setting up your Twitter account. Let's look at setting up your Twitter account. How do you set up your Twitter account? Now, setting up your Twitter account is the very next step after deciding on the niche. All right. So before you start to think of even setting up a Twitter account, you've already determined what you want to set your Twitter account around. All right. You've already decided on your niche, the product or service you want to offer, and the kind of content you will be putting out, which essentially informs the kind of people that will form your audience membership. Now, your Twitter page and your content will be working hand in hand to attract your ideal audience and followers. Now, let us look at step by step the things you need to do when setting up your Twitter account. Now, the first thing you need to do is to name your Twitter page. All right. So how do you come up with a name for your Twitter account? This is what this is talking about. Now you can name your Twitter page using your real name or a modified version of your name, right? You can also use your brand name or on the basis of the subject matter that your brand is about. Or you can also use an interesting pen name still related to whatever you're about. For example, Lucky Sugar Daddies, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that to name your Twitter account, you can either use your full name, right? You can use your normal name, that is the name that everybody knows you with, or you can use a brand name, right? You can use maybe, for instance, I can come up with a Twitter account for Smart Skills Hub, right? I can say, okay, I want to come up with a Twitter account for Smart Skills Hub. All right. So realize that you can actually have more than one Twitter account. Let's say you can have a personal Twitter account and you can also have a business Twitter account. All right. So or you can also use an interesting pen name that is still related to whatever it is that you are about. Like for instance, we have some affiliate marketers on Twitter that their names are okay. Like I know one guy, his name is Bruno, right? If you're listening to me and you're an affiliate marketer with Expatia, you must have heard of Bruno. So Bruno calls himself the Einstein of marketing, right? That's what he calls himself. So you can name your Twitter account based off of what your brand or your business or whatever it is you're doing is also about. I give an example of Lucky Sugar Daddies, right? So let's say, for instance, I don't know, maybe not you or someone who operates a Twitter account to actually attract, rich guys, right? So she can say something like Lucky Sugar Daddies or whatever. All right, so let's look at another way you can. Okay, another thing you can also do, the second step. So the first step is deciding on the name that you want to use for your Twitter account. So while we're doing this, I would like to also be showing you I would like to show you Twitter. All right, so let's go to Twitter and I want to be showing you so that we can be looking at examples. I just hope I'll be able to log into Twitter from my laptop. Okay, so Twitter login and let's see. Okay, guys, I'm about to show you my Twitter account right now. You would see that I don't have it. In fact, I've not visited this Twitter account for a very long time. And so I'm going to be having a lot of notifications that have gone unread. A lot of notifications that I've not read in a long time. Okay, I just have about 19 notifications. So you can see that I don't exactly have a lot of people. All right, so how many followers do I even have right now? Okay, so this is instead of marketing that I was talking about. Anyways, so this is my Twitter account. Let me see how many followers I have. So guys, I'm going to be dropping the link to my Twitter account in the description of this video so that if you feel up to it, you can just follow me on Twitter. I don't share much, but I do share a lot on my Instagram and my Facebook account. All right. Oh, 139 followers. That's so shameful. Very, very shameful. Anyways, let's just go on ahead. This video is essentially about you and not about me. So I was talking about coming up with okay, so write an amazing bio that states who you are, what you do, and what you are offering people or what they stand to gain by following you. Now, avoid using hashtags on your bio and being too salesy with your message. Now, let's look at some examples. Different ways to write a great bio. Now, these are different ways you can actually write an amazing bio, right? And by bio, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Okay, let's use this guy's Twitter account for instance. Okay, this Uncle Ade, this is his bio. Multidisciplinary MA digital creative who loves all things growth hacking, art, advertising, and all. So this is his bio. Now, what I'm saying is that we can make our bio very exciting by um doing the following, right? So you can put your bio in this way, like I tweet about XYZ, right? I tweet about XYZ. You can say something like I tweet about affiliate marketing, digital marketing, and how to grow your income, blah 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 blah. Right. So I tweet about XYZ. You know, your bio can go like that. All right. Then another way you can also write a bio is to say something like a website or a blog dedicated to helping, then you insert the kind of audience you're out to help achieve XYZ benefits. All right. So you can say a website or a blog dedicated to helping um stay at home moms achieve their money goals, right? A website or a blog dedicated, because if you look at it, your social media account is more or less like your personal blog because you're putting out content there every day or occasionally. So it's more like a blog, right? So a website or a blog dedicated to helping stay at home moms achieve their money goals, right? So you can put it that way, or you can say, I teach or help XYZ audience to achieve XYZ benefits. Like I teach or help stay at home moms to achieve their money goals, or I teach or help ladies achieve their body fitness goals and all right. So those are some of the ways you can actually write your bio. All right. Then after writing your bio, which is very very important, so you want to go back to um this this format I just give you to actually come up with a very excellent value for yourself. And another thing you can also do is to go over your like people you follow, right? People you follow on Twitter, like your maybe authority figures you follow on Twitter or people whom you follow on Twitter. Just go back to their account and see how they craft their own message and see how you can also come up with one that is cool. All right, then the next thing you want to do is to use a great profile picture and profile header that communicates what your brand is about. All right, now let us check out some examples. Now, your profile picture is very, very important because it helps to, you know, it gives people an impression of whom you are. All right, so your profile picture should be, it should relate to whatever it is you're trying to do. So if you're just a business person, if you're just offering services, or you're just like a digital marketer or an affiliate marketer, your bio can just be a simple picture of you, like a headshot that is looking very professional. Like, let us see mine or this person's. You can see this is cool. This is cool. You can see mine here. It's also cool, Bell. If you think it's cool, then it's cool. All right. So you can also look at some. You can just take a headshot, go to the studio and take a headshot. It doesn't cost anything because you want to ensure that you give people the right impression of you. All right. So if you also have, if you, let's say for instance, you are a makeup brand and you probably have a picture of you where you're applying makeup to someone, or in your a picture of you in your booth, right? Like a picture of you doing something that your business is about, maybe making hair or barbing someone's hair or doing anything that your business is essentially about. You want to put that picture in your bio, just to give people an impression of whom you are. Then let us also look at your profile header. Your profile header is also very important because it helps to communicate your brand as well. All right. So let us check out my own profile header and let's see how I put it. Okay. All right. So you can see my profile header here is carrying my Facebook ads course, right? It's carrying my Facebook ads course. So I just put it out here because I had just launched this course at the time of putting out. So I wanted people to know about my online course. But let us look at some other person's bios. All right. Their bio header, and let's see how they did it. Okay, let's look at this guy called Jack Too Precious. So if you're an affiliate marketer with expert, yeah, I'm sure you know this guy. Jack So Precious. So, well, his Twitter header is actually showing this picture is actually it speaks volume, right? This picture speaks volume if you know, because this guy here, Tunyo Motosho, is an important person. He's the owner of Expatnia. And for Jack So Precious to actually be posting um with Tunyo Motosho, it shows that he has come in contact with this kind of person, and putting out this picture out there is actually a lot of social proof. All right. So yeah, so your picture, your profile header, should be something that communicates your brand, communicates a message. It should essentially communicate a message that people can actually relate with. All right. So you can also use a banner, like you can design something on Canva and just tell people what you do, who you are, where you're coming from, and where you're going to. Okay, so that's that about um your profile picture and your profile header. Now let's look at creating a pinned tweet. Now you want to create a pinned tweet that is valuable and it shows promotion about what people should expect from you. It could contain links to your email sign-up form, a lead magnet, or a sales page for one of your offers. You can also make it a trade. Now I'm going to be showing you some examples of what I mean. Now you know that when people visit your Twitter account, you know, what they are going to be seeing is this, right? They are going to be seeing affiliate marketing, blah 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 blah. Like they're going to be seeing something like this. But this is not actually enough for them to get a feel for whom you are and what you do and your offers and all. So you want to put out something like a message that can help people relate more with you. Like you can see this pinned tweet here. Let's discuss how you can generate 1.1 to 2 million naira monthly from the comfort of your home, pressing your phone or laptop. All right, so you can see now that this is a thread actually. All right, so this is a thread. We are going to be talking about how to create threads in other videos, not in this one. All right. But this is a thread actually, and if I click on this thread, you would see that it's actually a long message, right? So essentially he has pinned this to his Twitter account, so anybody who comes across his Twitter account is going to be seeing this message up there, so it's just there up. All right, so let me show you mine is actually is actually what I also use on my Twitter, sorry, on my Facebook account. So I just like copied it and pasted it here. So let's see if I'll be able to find that. Okay. Okay, so this is my bio. Amazon/KDP, Amazon KDP, online book publishing business, Facebook arts coach. Connect with me on WhatsApp and all. So with some other links there. And okay, where is my pinned tweet again? It's my account. Okay, I can't find my pinned tweet, but I do know that I have a pinned tweet and I can't seem to find it. But anyways, so I believe you now understand what a pinned tweet is. So your pinned tweet should contain more about you, more information about you, your brand, what you do, maybe a link to your to your online course or whatever it is, or a link to your website, your email sign up form and all, so that when people read that, when people come across your account, they can easily read that and then follow you on whatever platform you want them to follow you on, or take whatever action that you want them to take. All right. So that's what I told you. That's one of the ways you can actually use your Twitter account to grow your email list or your WhatsApp views and all right. Now let's look at creating tweets and writing content. Okay, so if you're liking this video so far, if you're gaining value from this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can get more content like this, showing you how to make money in the online space and how to grow your visibility in the online space. All right, so your subscription to this channel is very, very important to me. Please do not leave this tutorial without subscribing. All right, so it's going to go a long way to support our YouTube channel. All right, and also like the video so that YouTube can show it to more people who are interested in watching this video as well. Now let's look at creating tweets and writing content. Now your tweets or content will be determined by your subject matter and what your audiences are interested in, obviously, right? But you can add humor and tweet on self-development too. You can get content ideas from industry or thought leaders you follow on Twitter and even from your followers, right? So getting tweet ideas is very, very easy. You can get tweet ideas um from Instagram, even from outside of Twitter. You can get tweet ideas from people you follow on Twitter, even your followers, and even people that you follow, right? Yes, you can get tweet ideas from them. You can get tweet ideas from Google, from Pinterest, from YouTube, from anywhere actually that you can get. Essentially, it is content, right? So you can get content ideas from anywhere. All right. So, and the kind of tweets you're going to be putting out are not going to be drill posts like tweets that is all the time so serious. You can be putting out tweets about, like funny things and humor, self tweets on self development and all. All right, but ensure that whenever you're going to be getting tweets from people, tweet ideas from people, do not copy word for word. You can simply retweet them, which is also a great way to gain followers. So by retweeting other people's tweets, it is also a great way to gain followers on Twitter. But just ensure that if you're going to be copying tweets, just ensure that you add something to it and don't copy word for word. Or you can maybe just give credit to the original writer of the tweet. All right. Now you can also get tweet ideas when you use a keyword generation tool. Those keywords will give you an endless stream of ideas to work on. All right. So there are keyword generation tools you can use online. All right. So I can't seem to remember any of them right now. But then if you go on Google and search for keyword generation tools, just enter your niche topic or your subject topic. Let's say for instance, digital marketing, right? If you enter the digital marketing, you're going to be getting a long stream of ideas you can actually work on. So you can create tweets around those topics, all right? You can schedule your tweets to go off at different time of the day and at different days. And this makes everything very, very easy. So just to make things easy for you, you can schedule your tweets. So I was actually doing this sometimes back. And that was how I was able to get a number of followers, even though I did not keep up with it anymore because I needed to do other things. All right. But scheduling your post is actually a great way to keep things easy. Because when you schedule posts, even when you're not there, when you're not on Twitter, when you're not even around, the tweets will just be going off and people will be engaging with your tweets and you know following you and all. All right. So you can schedule posts and this makes everything very, very easy. Now let's look at growing and getting and growing your followers. We're going to be looking at some tips to actually achieve this. All right, so let's look at some tips to help you grow your Twitter account. So you have started the process to getting green and monetizing your followers by creating an exciting profile, and you've also created a pinned tweet. You have a pinned post. Sorry, you have created a header like something very attractive. You've um created your bio with links and all, and you have also decided on the type of content you want to be creating. Now let's look at some tips to help you further. All right, so all of those things are actually part of growing your Twitter account because when you start to put out content out there and people start to come across your tweets and they start to see it as valuable, one of the things they want to do is that they will go back to your account to check you out. All right, so if they see a great bio, they see an impressive picture and they see a great header that actually tells them what you are about, they will not hesitate to follow you. All right. So you want to ensure that all of these things are taken care of. So now these other things we're going to be looking at are further tips to actually help you grow your Twitter account. All right. Now, start by noting and following active accounts in your niche. This is the first thing you need to do. So you've come up with a niche topic you want to build your Twitter account around. You've created your Twitter account, you've named it, you have written your bio, you have done all the things you need to do. Then the next thing you want to do is to follow accounts. Start by noting and following active accounts in your niche. All right, so let's say, for instance, you're into fashion and design, or you're into affiliate marketing, for instance, affiliate marketing. So you want to follow these big, big accounts that are very, very active. All right, you follow them, and so that you will, because these people have large followings, right? They have large followings and they tweet all the time. Examples, if you're in Nigeria, if you're into affiliate marketing, I'm sure you know to your motor show. I've shown you um Jack Too Precious. There are several of them like that, that actually have large followings, that are, and they post about things that are related to your niche. You want to follow such accounts. Not only are you going to be getting tweet ideas from them, when you start to engage on their tweets and their followers also start to see you as a valuable person, they will also navigate to you. So that is the importance of following big accounts in your niche, big and active accounts in your niche. All right. Then you want to tweet consistently and most importantly about your niche 80% of the time. How do you tweet consistently? It is by scheduling your post, all right? Scheduling your post. And I think let me show you how to do this on let me see if I'll be able to show you how to schedule post um on Twitter. All right. Let's see if I still remember how you can actually do this. So you come to more. And let's see if I'll still remember. If I can't remember, I would have to maybe just create another video to show you how to do that. Okay. Okay, let's come to tweets. All right, so this is it. So when you click on tweets, you can come here to schedule. All right, so when you click on schedule, you can now enter the date. All right, enter the date and the time and the hour that you want your tweets to go out. You can actually schedule tweets to go off for like a whole month. All right, you can schedule tweets. Like okay, when I was scheduling tweets, I was doing like 5 tweets in a day. Sometimes I could do more. All right, so that is how to tweet consistently. You want to ensure that you tweet, because this is not like Facebook or any other channel where you were thinking of writing long content. With this one, you can actually write short content and just release them out like that. So it is actually very easy, because with Twitter, that was why it said it is easy to use anyways, because with Twitter you can create very short messages that are powerful and then just put it out there, like release them from time to time, and you know and get people to see those messages, and then that is how they get to follow you. So you have to be very, very consistent. And 80% of the time, you want to be putting out content about your niche. If you're into digital marketing, you want to be putting out content that are around, this topic 80% of the time, and ensure that they are always valuable. And as people continue to notice you, the Twitter algorithm is also seeing that you are consistent. They would start to suggest your account to people who want to follow people in people who would also want to follow you, and that is how your Twitter account will start to grow. All right, so be authentic. Don't be boring. Don't tweet like a PhD holder. I know this is funny, but this is actually very important. You want to ensure that your tweets are authentic. They are coming from a place of authenticity, like you know what you're talking about. It's you're not just putting out trash, and also you're not boring. You want to put a sense of humor to everything you do. All right. Then don't tweet like a PhD holder. Just like don't be boring. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to say. Then tweet as many times as possible in this. Scheduling tweets will help you to achieve this, just like I've said earlier. All right. But ensure that your tweets are high value content that demonstrates your expertise, because people like to associate with people whom they perceive as experts, people whom they perceive as authorities. So you want to ensure that every time your tweet is something that people can take lessons away from, they can take value away from, whether you're tweeting humor or you're tweeting self-development or you're tweeting about your niche. You want to ensure that there is value embedded in those content. Then another thing you want to also do is to find pages on Twitter accounts that are big and related to your niche and comment intelligently. You should aim to comment at least 20 times in a day. Please, if you're reading this script, just ignore all the grammatical errors. All right. So long as you can actually hear me and you understand what I'm trying to say. All right. So find big Twitter account, like the Twitter account you follow, just like I was saying earlier. When you engage with these accounts, when you comment on, like you find, and one thing I also want to let you know is that you have to be very, very careful when doing this. So because you're following to your motor on Twitter does not mean that every post he put out you must comment, because at some point it's going to be looking annoying. All right. So you want to ensure that you do it intelligently. You can actually do this on different accounts every day. So if you find an account and you like the message that this person puts out, don't just comment you know out of point. And one thing that many people do that is very, very annoying is that people who are newbie affiliate marketers, they just go there and links put links, put their affiliate links under people's comments. This can be very, very annoying. If I'm the person, I would report you to Twitter and they will block your account. Like, seriously. There is a way to do this. You have to be very, very strategic. The way let's say for instance, somebody put out a content about digital marketing or about, you know, um, achieving fitness goals, and you are a fitness coach. There is a way you're going to be commenting that look, the comments would it will build on the tweet, all right? So it will don't take the shine of the person who actually made the tweet, all right? But then do it in such a way that it is complementing the tweet, and people who are going to be seeing that your comments would see that yes, you also know something about this topic, and then they will find you back to your account. All right, so that is how to comment intelligently, and you want to do this as many times as possible, not on one Twitter account, on but different accounts that you follow. So nothing comes easy, they say, and this is very, very true. So if you actually want to gain traction with your Twitter following, like you want to grow your Twitter following, you have to ensure that you're doing these things. Then use the Twitter analytics to find out which of your tweets are getting the most engagement. And this is going to be helping you to know the kind of tweets that you're going to be putting out. All right. Using the Twitter analytics when you're just coming up can be discouraging sometimes, because when you see that your tweets are not really gaining traction, you might feel a little discouragement. All right. But then using it is also helpful because you're going to be knowing the kind of tweet or the kind of comments that you're putting on that is actually getting a lot of traction. All right. Then follow topics recommended by Twitter that are related to your niche. So sometimes if you're browsing through Twitter, you will see that there are some topics that will be recommended for you, like they'll tell you that you can also follow these topics, and also you want to ensure that you do that, because those suggestions are also good because they can help you get tweet ideas that you can also work with. Then retweet tweet from authorities and ensure to make a useful comments when doing so, as this will attract their followers as well. So that was what I was also trying to say. Now, the next one is monetizing your followers. All right, monetizing your followers. So, how do you monetize your followers? So, you have done everything you need to do. You have been writing content and you've been doing all of the things you need to do. So, what do you need to monetize your account? You'll be needing at least 500 to 1,000 followers. All right, you'll be needing a product, which can be yours or an affiliate product, or just like I talked about at the beginning of this training. I talked about, getting affiliate products or getting or your own products or importing products and all. All right, so you can create your own product as well. All right, then you will be needing a sales funnel. All right, then you need a simple sales funnel. So if you're into email marketing, you can have a simple landing page where probably you're giving a lead magnet away, and then you can um put the link to your lead magnet either in your Twitter bio or in your pinned tweet, so that when people click on it, or even in your content as well. As you begin to write content, you can also begin to put the links to your funnel in those contents as well, so that when people click through, they can, if you're giving away a lead magnet, for instance, let's say you're trying to build your email list. All right. So when people click that lead magnet, they get to put their information, like their email address and their names and your phone numbers. You collect those details, and then you have used you will now use that information to start to build your email audience, and then start to promote your offers to them. All right. Or if you want to sell directly, let's say you want to give them access to your sales page, you can also do that. But then I'm always of the opinion that it's better to give a lead magnet to people, um, so that you will be able to get their information to yourself. All right. So um, because if you give out if you give out the link to your sales page to people, some of them might land on that sales page and may not make a purchase immediately. But then with their information in your email list or on your WhatsApp, you will be able to follow them up with messages containing your the links to your products, or messages relating to your products that you want them to buy. And because they are on your email list, it will be easier for them to take actions, especially because you'll be following them up repeatedly with messages. All right. So you want to get a simple funnel and then put the link to that funnel on your email. All right. So what other things you need to monetize? Just a minute, please. Okay, so you also you may need a website, or you may not need a website. So if you don't, um having a website is cool, right? But if you can't get access to a website, you can also make do with a landing page. Like, let's say you're trying to build an email list, you can just use get response to build your landing page and collect the emails of your subscribers, collect subscribers and all. All right. Now, what kind of tweets are you going to be putting out to sell? Like, whenever you want to sell your product, what kind of tweets are you going to be putting out? So you can put out tweets for selling, right? Sometimes when you put out tweets, it can be a straight pitch, right? A tweet that is directly making an offer. So let's say, for instance, you want to sell something, like, to your followers. It can be a straight pitch, like you're telling them straight out that, okay, well, come and buy this thing I'm selling, right? So you can tell them, or maybe you have a class, like you have an online class you want to organize for your followers, and probably it's free. You can just put out a straight pitch telling them about the training. All right. Then you can also put out information, tweets that are related to entertainment, you know. Okay, it seems I'm going off my script right now. It seems I'm going off my script right now. All right, but essentially, guys, if you've done all the things that I've asked you to do, you've decided on what niche you want to create you want to build your Twitter account around. You decided on the niche. You've created your Twitter profile. You are putting out content every day, putting out content consistently, and you're following Twitter accounts in your niche, and doing all you need to do. Before long, you will start to get a lot of followers. All right. So when you've gotten to at least 1,000 followers, or even 500, you can start to talk about your offers. You can start talk about your put out tweets about the offers you have. Let's say you're organizing a training, or you have an online course, or you want to direct people to your online store, or anything like that. You can start to put out such tweets. Even at that, you don't stop putting out valuable tweets. And in those tweets, those whatever tweets you're going to be putting out, um, it shouldn't be all the time about selling, all right? Because you don't want to be too salesy, all right? But just ensure that you're engaging your audience, and you're also engaging with other people's audiences, because that is very, very important, because that is where you're going to be getting your own followers from, all right? So sometimes you might ask people to send you a DM, and from there you can give them the link to your email newsletter, or sorry, your email sign up form, or your WhatsApp, your WhatsApp um link, so that you can get to finish the conversation, the sales conversation, on WhatsApp, or wherever it is that you do your marketing on. All right. So that's about monetizing your audience. And you need a product, of course. So if by now you haven't had a product, you haven't gotten a product, you want to ensure that you have a product. Either it's going to be a product you create, like a digital product, or um an affiliate product, or a product you're going to be importing from China, or from wherever it is you're going to be getting those products from. All right. So I guess that we've come a long way and I've been able to communicate value to you. I've been able to express to you what you need to actually do to grow a Twitter account and also monetize it so that you can make money from Twitter, whether you're an affiliate marketer or you sell your own digital products or you're into e-commerce or whatever it is you do, you can grow a Twitter account that is going to be a source of income for you in the long run. So Twitter is just a digital asset, just like we have YouTube and we have other channels, we have other platforms, people are what makes up um um these assets, all right? So you want to ensure that you engage with people, you want to ensure that you build relationships, you build networks. In fact, on whatever platform you find yourself, whether on Twitter, whether on Facebook, on Instagram, or even LinkedIn, you want to ensure that you build a following that is going to be bringing you sustainable income at the end of the day, all right? So if you think that I've been able to impact knowledge to you today, please not leave this channel. Please not leave this tutorial without subscribing and also liking this video so that others can also see and watch as well. All right. So thank you very much for staying till the end of this training, of this tutorial. And I'm going to be seeing you in subsequent tutorials, especially if you have already subscribed and have turned on the notification. All right. So see you in subsequent videos and bye for now. All right.